Did we talk about about The Last Duel, like the Ridley Scott movie? And okay, so like a lot of these directors, like old school auteur film directors with like big names, kind of have beef with like superhero movies because I think they hate how popular they are. I think they hate the fact that on any given day, me and you are more likely to talk about the next Marvel project than we are about the next Ridley Scott project. Not because maybe we don't like the next Ridley Scott project, though I do have my problems with most. Like, I'm not a fan of most of Spielberg's recent work. I'm not, you know, but like you're just going to get in today's fast-paced, like traffic era of information, meaning that articles come out every day. You're going to get more views talking about the new Spider-Man movie than you are going to be talking about The Last Duel from Ridley Scott, right? And
I didn't even know that was a movie.
Yep. Yeah, it was called like we talked about it. It was like Me Too for the Victorian era or something like that.
Yeah, we talked about it, but I didn't care for it to remember after that.
Fair enough. But the thing is what Kevin Feige feels is that even though the Marvel movies get most of the play these days in the media, that he feels like they get unfairly snubbed at award shows. And I don't know. I mean, we've had this discussion. Award shows are lame.
They are. It's just a big flex for rich people.
Yeah. Look how great we are. look how awesome we are.
Yeah. You remember that year? It was last year where they got $2,000 worth of goodies in a swag bag.
Imagine that. Like that was like the size of our stimulus checks when we.
Yeah. Our plebs. We're all plebs.
That's what we are. We are the plebs, and they are the elite, and we are just down here in a lower class of society. So when Kevin Feige talks about bias at the Academy, I have a hard time shedding any tears. But
I just want to be a billionaire.
You'll do it someday.
No, I was about to sing a song, but you ruined my moment.
I know what song you were going to sing, and we're not going to do it. We're not doing it today. So this article is from CBR, and it says, it's from Kelly Lacey. It says, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige discusses how difficult it is for superhero movies to receive awards ceremony recognition due to a, quote, genre bias.
No, that's BS.
Well, they are kind of given their own label. Like, they're not considered dramas or comedies. They're just called superhero films, right?
Yeah, but that's BS. They still get nominated, the actors and some of the directors.
No, I don't think. I mean, not for the Academy, I don't think. Heath Ledger won Best Supporting Actor for The Dark Knight, and I believe, who is the other one who... and Joaquin Phoenix, I believe, won. But those are rare examples. That's the exception, not the rule. So the article says, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige and Marvel CEO addressed that the lack of award success for movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and for superhero movies in general. Speaking to THR, Feige acknowledged that the importance of the three Oscar wins racked up by Black Panther at the 2019 ceremony. He also explained how difficult it is for superhero movies to achieve such recognition, saying, quote, I think we are always at this deficit because of the Marvel logo and because of a genre bias that certainly exists. I just loved that for a shining moment there with Black Panther, that was put aside and the work was recognized for the achievement it was. Feige also spoke of his hopes that the creative team behind Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings would see similar success. He conceded that Shang-Chi wasn't as well known amongst comic fans, wasn't as well known among comic fans as many other characters found in the MCU, and praised the creative team for their work creating, quote, something new that connected with the audiences, Feige added. We recognized it. The audiences recognized it. And I sure would love the hard work of all these people who are telling these stories to get recognized. I mean, I think it's... I don't see this as Academy level storytelling. Maybe you could say it for like costumes, maybe, or like
wardrobe.
Yeah, wardrobe. Like maybe wardrobe. I do think one thing that's still insane in today's society is there's no Academy Awards for stuntmen.
Oh yeah, well it's because they don't care.
That's crazy.
They don't care. They're like, oh, they're just body extras.
If you look at like the amount of where cinema's going now, it's CGI.
Yeah.
And otherwise, you're going the other way. You have like a John Wick franchise, which has insane stunt work done, and most of these, or Tom Cruise does all these crazy stunts that
Where
he has
he
to
almost broke his ankle.
Yeah, like, and he has to make those movies himself because no insurance company in their right mind would like allow a guy like him to do super dangerous stuff. So he has to get he has to have the production company so that he can get the insurance policy on himself. Otherwise, no company would back it in case something happened to him. So there's no award for and that's a bad example, I think, on our part because he's not a professional stuntman.
Jackie Chan is.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan does his own stunts. There's one stunt that he did where he was falling down a building, like on the rooftop, and he almost fell to his death.
Scary.
Yeah.
How does that not award some type of? How does that not warrant some award recognition at these what we consider vapid and self-centered? If they're going to be vapid and self-centered about the art side of it or what they consider their side of the art, then I think the physical side that goes into this, because a lot of this stuff you can't connect with the movie unless the stunts are done well. Like one thing that takes me out of a movie or a show faster than anything is like bad punches.
Yeah. When we were watching Cobra Kai, like rewatching it, there was one scene where they missed the punch and you pointed it out and you were laughing.
I was like, oh, it was so bad. Like his like face is like already jumping backwards as her hand is like still like this far away from the from his face, and
bad timing.
It always takes me out of it when that happens. So if that can take me out of it and ruin an entire scene, doesn't that speak to just how important that aspect of the creative process is?
I don't know. It's just like, I think it's funny. And also I think it's a slap in the face when they don't mention about like stuntmen who passed away, like the girl in Deadpool 2 where she lost her life in the motorcycle accident. They didn't even mention her.
No.
But they mentioned celebrities who died.
Yep. You'd think there would be, I mean, maybe, I have no idea if this is true, but I know a lot of, because it's like all the awards are not necessarily all shown on air. There's dozens of awards that go out before the live broadcasts. They just show the important ones they deem to be important.
Yeah.
So maybe like they do acknowledge that stuff beforehand, but
that, I feel like that's a slap in the face for
that
the
they're
family.
that they're not showing it to the public. Yep.
They're not showing it to the public. It just shows that Hollywood is actually shallow and they only care about themselves, which is true. They only care about themselves.
And we will call that out here over and over again. You know, for me, it's a love-hate relationship because there's so much I love about movie making, about cinema in general, but then you deal with this like really, really shallow, self-centered side of the business, which I guess kind of you come to expect. I'm not one of those people that maintains that feels like acting is easy, because I don't. Like, you hear a lot of people like, they make a lot of money to pretend to be something they're not. I'm like, there's a lot more to it than that.
No, you have like there's a joke that celebrities have they have an identity disorder or like some disorder where they can do that naturally.
Yeah.
Because normal human beings can't cry on demand.
Nope.
Unless you're broken inside.
And there's techniques to it and everything, but it's like there's a lot of nuance to doing acting well. Like it's what's the saying? It's like you don't know it when it's good. You don't realize it. When it's bad, you always realize it. So you don't notice bad acting until you see really bad acting. So it's not like we're saying that what they do is easy, but it doesn't take away from the fact that they are in a lot of ways kind of stuck up.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know, because like I don't really care for the awards ceremonies anymore.
So then the question is, do we even care if there is a bias against Marvel or DC or any of these superhero movies in this process? Like, big deal. You're getting to make your money. You're making the movies you want to make. You have millions and millions of fans. Do you really need to have an award? Do you really need to be the award winners too?
Well, they just want to have it to show it off.
Yep. So they can put it on the next advertisement. Academy Award winner. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what they did with Chloe Zhao. She won 2 Academy Awards, I believe. Or no, Grammys. Yeah. Grammys, right?
No, she's not a musician. Grammys are music.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Academy Awards.
I don't know the difference.
Yeah, for the film she directed before she did Eternals.
She won 2. So that's why they hire her, because they're like, this would be good publicity, but the movie flopped anyway.
And and I mentioned this, I think directors these days are cast as much as they are hired, meaning that they want a director with a certain identity or a certain something that they can flaunt as advertisable, right? And that is just one aspect of it. Like very few people would look at somebody who made one decent film and feel like they're ready to helm a $250 million big budget superhero movie.
Yeah. Or, you know what? If they're casting directors, can we cast you?
Yes.
Let's go, Brett.
Let's go, Brett.
Yep. It's not let's go, Brandon. It's let's go, Brett.
Perfect. So let's just finish this article real quick. I just want to see what they have to say for the end point here, because I do look at this as like big whoop, Kevin Feige. Boo-hoo.
Yeah.
So it says, the next MCU release is Spider-Man No Way Home, which is due to hit cinemas on December 17th. We will be going to see that. Due to the effects of the pandemic, the way Marvel has approached movie promotion has had to change, to which Feige admitted, quote, in some ways it's been good because it's kept the focus on what's next. It's kept the focus on the projects as they come out. And certainly the anticipation for No Way Home, I would say, is as big as anything we've ever felt before, which is good timing as the movie's just about to come out. The pre-sale tickets for Spider-Man No Way Home caused several ticketing sites to crash, allegedly earning over $35 million in the first 24 hours of pre-sale tickets. I've heard now that number's like closer to 60.
Oh, really?
$60 million just for the Friday and Saturday night showings they've already made.
Wait, do you think when we go, because we're going the next day of opening
We're going Saturday.
Yeah, so we're going Saturday. Do you think it's going to be crowded when we go?
I think it'll be sold out. I think if we're going, because we're going like 7 or something, like we're going at like a prime showtime, right? So I bet you.
So at 7?
I believe so.
I'm going to be cranky.
Why?
Because bedtime.
Thanks for watching this clip, guys. If you want to see full episodes or follow us on social media, links are in the description below. Bye.
Bye.